Okay? It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind. Easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani recently made a splash at the White House, not with a policy mic drop, but with some seriously smooth people skills. In a meeting with President Donald Trump, Mamdani pulled off something South Asians might call the ultimate uncle disarmament. In public, Trump and Mamdani exchanged pleasantries and compliments. Behind closed doors, though, the real magic was Mamdani's subtle maneuvering. He kept a polite smile, a respectful head tilt, and a calm, unshakable tone, letting Trump talk.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Please.
A lot, while quietly steering the conversation toward his own agenda, affordability and the priorities of New Yorkers.
New York City, and the need to deliver affordability to New Yorkers, the 8.5 million people who call our city their home, who are struggling to afford life in the most expensive city in the United States of America.
To many South Asians watching, it was a familiar scene. The immigrant kid tactically nodding through lectures from aunties and uncles, all while keeping the steering wheel of their own plans firmly in hand. As Kedar Godgil put it, eventually you start leading without the other person realizing you were following just a moment ago. To an outsider, it looks choreographed. Even when Trump tried to play up their similarities, claiming Mamdani had the same ideas he does, Mamdani stayed unflustered, gently acknowledging the comments while pivoting back to his message. The result? Trump left smiling, the press got their photos, and Mamdani quietly showed who was really in control of the conversation.
You know, we had some interesting conversation, and some of his ideas really are the same ideas that I have. But a big thing on cost, you know, the new word is affordability. Another word is just groceries. You know, it's sort of an old-fashioned word, but it's very accurate. And they're coming down high. They were, you know, we had, both of us, we had the highest inflation in the history of our country the last 4 years under the Biden administration. And we've got inflation down now to a normal number. It's going to go even a little bit lower than that.
Critics on the left grumbled about meeting Trump, but many praised Mamdani's cool, clever, and charming approach, which disarmed a notoriously unpredictable figure and even diffused some of the political tension around his office. South Asians watching saw the move as textbook tactical respect. Let the elder talk, nod politely, and subtly lead the way. Compared to Trump's confrontations with other world leaders, like the shouting match with Zelensky or the ambush of Cyril Ramaphosa, Mamdani's calm, playful diplomacy stood out. He didn't need to raise his voice or compromise his values, he just let his demeanor do the work. In short, Mamdani showed that sometimes you don't have to yell to be heard. You just need a smile, a little patience, and the old-school South Asian art of leading while seeming to follow.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.